Hey, what's going on guys, this is 5 Large Fries, and today I wanted to go over the new player perspective in regards to Final Fantasy XIV. Okay, so this game has unexpectedly grabbed me by the gonads. My first experience with Final Fantasy XIV was a few months ago when I played the trial, and boy did I not have fun with it. I spent the first 2 hours creating a character that I liked, and then going through the tutorial missions. And man, were they dialogue heavy. I wanted to know a little bit more about the lore, so I decided that I was going to read them, and what felt like an eternity later, I was pretty much asleep at this point. I was finally able to control my character, and the first quest that I got when I finally got control, I had to speak to some matey to get registered as an adventurer, thinking, oh boy, he's going to give me a quest to slay some trash mobs. No. He told me to speak to some girl who then made me pick up trash. Literal trash. And at this point I just ended my trial of the game there. It was a snooze fest. So roll on a few months and PlayStation are holding a summer sale event, and Final Fantasy XIV, the Super Duper Collector's Edition, was on sale. You know, the one that sells for about £80, or maybe like $100 or whatever it is in the US. And out of instinct, I bought it. And at the time, I was running on pretty much next to no sleep. I had about 4 hours sleep in as many days. So I thought, well, my idiocy bought this. I may as well force myself to play it and get past this tutorial area. And let me tell you now, this was the best and worst decision of my life. Because the best part of it is the game is really fun. The worst part is I now know I'm going to sink a ton of hours into this game. Now, playing on the controller feels so natural, which is unusual to say for an MMO. The story is gripping, the music is fantastic, and the enemies are very iconic. Not only that, but this game runs like an absolute dream on a console. There are no frame drops, at least from my time of playing, and there's no lag. There's nothing that would ruin the experience. It honestly just feels great. A really interesting thing that this game does is it gives you the option to play all the classes on one single character, and you can freely swap to a class on the fly. There's also a quest giver / tutorial place, I think it's called the Novice Hall or something like that, and they will basically give you these quests that teach you about the role you're playing, while also giving you some really strong gear in the process. Now, I'm currently playing a Marauder, which is typically the tank class of this game, and the quest giver goes into extreme detail about gaining aggro and maintaining aggro, as well as splitting groups of mobs so you only pull a few, and then pulling new mobs that appear while still maintaining aggro on the current ones. So if the tank quest / tutorial was that in-depth, then there's no reason for people to not fulfill their roles. Also, one of the craziest surprises was that I was allowed the name Bigus Dickus. I'm honestly glad that I gave this game a second chance. If you're on the fence about this game, I'd say give the trial a go at the very least and push through the first couple of hours, because what's to come past those hours is just glorious. But that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, that will help me out so much. Also subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next video. Also, I'm on Twitch.